subscribe to the Debo and Joe Show. They'll be live with analysis of this game tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. You all have a lot to say about this game, but Debo going to crash out because, whoo, Joe Flacco was 31 of 47, 342, 3 touchdowns, no sacks. They ran the ball 23 times for $142. Jamar Chase, 16 catches, $161 and a touchdown. Higgins, 6 for 96 and a touchdown. Noah Fant had 4 for 44 and a touchdown. There wasn't a whole lot of defense being played. But here we go. Ocho, the Bengals beat the Steelers and 33-31 in what many call the Icy Hot Bowl. This was not the Unk Bowl. This was the Uncles. Uncles. No. They can't. They ain't no Unk. They Uncles. That's what Uncle. Yeah. So, Ocho, watching this game, I mean, look, Steelers jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Like, damn, Bengals. And then all of a sudden, start of the fourth quarter, the Bengals have a 10-point lead, and then the Bengals have a 10-point lead to start the fourth quarter. And the next thing you know, the Steelers go down the field. Rodgers hit Freiermuth, he takes off, and they have a 1-point lead. But if you're a Steelers fan, based on what you had seen up until that point, you could not have felt comfortable with the way your defense was playing. Every defensive back from the Steelers, Chase gave it to everybody. He gave it to Ramsey the first half. He said, you know what? I think Slay and Porter feeling left out. I'm going to make sure y'all ass get it the second half. So don't nobody feel like, oh, he was pick on somebody your size. I picked on everybody and gave it to everybody. And T. Higgins said, hold on. Did they forget about me? Hey, give me that shot down. Give me that rail shot. Let me end this thing. And he did something smart. He said, nah, I could score. I could split it. But now let me go on down because I don't want y'all to get a chance to do nothing crazy. Because I know Aaron Rodgers known to throw a Hail Mary here or there, but you won't get a chance to. Ocho, watching this game, what did you like about what you saw from your Bengals tonight?
Well, first off, we know what Flacco did. We know what Chase did. We know what Teagan did. But I want to give credit to the offensive line. I want to give credit to the offensive line. I want to give credit to Zach Taylor. Not worrying about all the noise on the outside. Oh, he needs to be fired. Oh, it's the play calling. It wasn't none of that. That was never the problem. Winning games like this against a division opponent, it starts up front. The offensive line played extremely well tonight. They kept Flacco clean for most of the game. Obviously, T.J. Watt and Hayward got a sack towards the end. I don't want to call it garbage time because it was very important that we were able to get down the field. But outside of that, they kept Flacco clean all goddamn day. That goddamn third down, and they ran the goddamn read option with Joe Flacco.
Never expected it.
A read option with Joe Flacco? Who does that with a quarterback that's not a dual threat? Beautiful play call.
That's why it worked, because you're not expecting it.
At all. Beautiful play call. Obviously, the Steelers, they didn't really play good defense. They had some blown assignments on defense, allowed Chase to get off on
that shallow cross late in the ball game. Ocho, that man got 15 catches. How the hell you let him get free for 16 on the shallow cross and ain't nobody guarding him?
Listen, there was confusion. There was a confusion at the second level. Once the motion went, Patrick Queen, they was confused on who was supposed to pick up who, and obviously Chase freed up outside.
Well, I'm picking up Chase. If somebody else get the ball, I'm good with that. I can live with that, Ocho. I'm picking up Chase. Man, that ain't your guy. Don't worry about it. He got 15 catches. I'm just trying to make sure you don't get 16.
But listen, man, it's amazing, right? It's amazing what happens when you get a quarterback with a veteran presence that's used to wheeling and dealing, and you put him in a situation, you put him in an atmosphere with two elite receivers like that, a good quarterback, a good number 3, a nice tight end. You saw Noah Fant got integrated into the offense a little bit more tonight. It looked great. This is one of the best games, and it got so good to the point I didn't even care who won the game. I didn't even care who won the game because it was so exciting on both sides of the ball. You know, not really much defense, but Aaron Rodgers was dealing.
He was.
Joe Flacco was dealing. So
one bad play. He had one bad play. The DB made an excellent play on DK Metcalf to pull that ball out.
Yeah, the interception.
That's not on Rodgers.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. That was good. Hey, DJ Turner,
yeah,
he's quarterback number 1. He's quarterback number 1. I don't know what happened. I don't know why Cam Taylor-Britt with a healthy scratch tonight. I wasn't sure, but after watching tonight how they played, the DBs played, especially DJ Turner, boy, I salute you. Because you showed Joe, you know what tonight, boy. But that goddamn offensive line needs all the credit for the night, because we already know what Chase could do. We already know what T. Higgins could do. We know what Chase Brown could do. That we were able to establish the run. Before tonight's game, Chase Brown was averaging 2 yards a carry, huh? 2 yards a carry. He finished, what 106? I think maybe he had 100 and something.
108 on 11 carries.
Yeah. Man, that's beautiful. Anytime you can run the ball like that, it makes everything else you want to do easy. It opens up the playbook. Man, it was a beautiful thing. And the fact that we, as a team, now we can compete. Why can we compete? Because we got a quarterback that's only been here for 24 hours. He's been here for 24 hours. And I heard some of the stuff they gave him. He had 30 plays. They gave him 30 plays last week. That's all he had on his plate was 30 plays. Mm-hmm. And obviously, playing in the Green Bay game, it's only so much you could do. But he looked good in that second half. When I saw that drive in the second half, I'm like, wait a minute. I think we're gonna be all right. And tonight, I'm sure they added more to his plate. And this is what you get. This is what you get. So next week, I'm not sure who we playing. We're gonna look even better offensively. Defense, just meet us halfway. Meet us halfway. And by the time December gets here, showing that we can compete regardless of who we playing, because the offense is now back because we have a competent quarterback that can make all the throws, we're going to be all right. And
you got the Jets.
I'm happy.
Ocho, now you understand why Tomlin made those comments.
Oh!
Yes. Now you understand. He says you have a quarterback that was good enough to be your opening day starter.
Yes.
You trade him to a team that needs a quarterback.
Yes.
Either Andrew Berry is smarter than either of us.
But yeah, most definitely. And the funny thing about it is Tomlin understood is you take a quarterback like Joe Flacco that's been in different situations, different offenses, and you put him in an offense with that kind of talent.
Yep.
With the kind of talent that can raise your level of play. Flacco ain't got to do much. He's not on a team where he has to raise his level of play because the lack of talent around him. It's the opposite way when you come here.
They're going to lift him.
Opposite way.
Ocho, the thing is you say he gave him 30 plays. He don't need but 2 plays. If Chase is one-on-one, throw it to him. If T. Higgins, they got Chase double, throw it to T. Higgins. It's not really that complicated. And he dropped one. He had a shallow cross against Queen.
Yeah, he hit him.
And you see
Flacco's face?
Oh, my God. That was the easiest pass. Plays that you made tonight, and you dropped that one. So he probably should have 17 or 18. Yeah, I'm going to start calling Chase Mr. Thursday night. Because we know what he does on Thursday night. Last year, he had 11 for 264.
11 for 264.
3 touchdowns.
3 TDs. Hey, matter of fact, in the first half, this I know, and we talked about it too, where I talked about how Carson and I had that sense of if we see a certain play, he'd check it and change it. Man, watch Flacco and goddamn Chase did that in the first half.
Yeah.
Flacco saw the coverage. He tapped his helmet, checked out of the run, and they must have knew what it was. He threw it right to Chase. Threw it right to him. I say, we gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And I have one thing I want to say too. Also,
what's that?
For all the Bengals fans that are probably watching tonight in the chat, this is why, despite some of the things you were saying, is it's not about Zach Taylor. It's not about the play calling. It's all about those that are on the field executing the plays that are called. And when you have a quarterback, this is why they're paid the big bucks.
Yep.
When you have a quarterback, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I know one thing. They better not let Flacco out that goddamn room. I don't care even when Joe Burrow come back. Do not let number 16 get out that goddamn room. That is our backup from now on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why they went and got him. They got a guy that has a big-time arm. He can throw. He can make throws. He understands. Look, he doesn't have mobility. So you got to protect him. You got to do a better job of protecting him because he has limited mobility. Now, especially from the pocket. Now, you saw him run that naked on the zone read, that naked. I'm not, ain't nobody, Highsmith crashed down because I'm not anticipating him pulling the ball. That's Joe Flacco.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Fields or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, I'm gonna be Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
I'll be a little nervous. Joe Flacco?
Yeah,
hell no. They ain't gonna never. Damn, they did it. Steelers DBs, just go ahead and chalk this up. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Because he gave it to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. And it wasn't close. It wasn't like there was some throws like that. He threaded the needle and you guys were right there. Y'all wasn't close.
No.
Y'all wasn't close.
Not at
And
all.
just go ahead and chalk this one up. Hey, it happens. But for him, for Chase, for them, I've never seen somebody hunt the number one DB like they hunted tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
You're not even with Surtain or the top corners. You're not supposed to hunt like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I wouldn't even call it hunting. I would say most of the time during our time, when you had a great DB, most of the time, the quarterback, for some reason, they would never go his way.
No, hell no. You ain't taking that chance.
You don't even challenge him.
No.
For some reason. And I'm telling you, based on experience, is when we're playing against top corners, the offense, it goes away from that individual, and it almost make you upset. It almost make you upset. But tonight, boy, Flacco didn't care. He didn't care.
He did not care. He did not care. I mean, he gave it to him. Look, Ram had an off night.
Yeah.
Slay, they put Slay on him. Slay, you take him in the second half. Slay couldn't do anything with him. Junior, Joey Porter Jr. He'll have to learn how to play better without his hands.
Yeah.
He too touchy-feely. He get a lot of PIs.
Calls, yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of PIs, and you're gonna have to learn to do a better job. Locate the ball, let the guy go. He got 2 PIs. He got one on T. Higgins. He got one on Chase.
Yeah.
And he's looking like, man, what, bro? You can't tug the guy's jersey because the back judge is standing right there. He can see it, and you doing it in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you can see all of that. And as a defensive back, obviously, playing against a T. Higgins, playing against a Jamar Chase, some of the stuff that you're able to get away with because of your skill set with lesser caliber receivers, it'll work. But when you play against your elite receivers, your whole game plan have to change. Your whole game plan in the way you play them, it has to change. It just has to.
The thing is, Ocho, like when you play a great receiver, what you normally would get away with a lesser receiver, like not holding, that clutching and grabbing, they're going to call it.
Every time.
Because normally Chase is probably already gone to the officials. Now, they can't guard